approve. So now let's move on to the supervisor and how would you log in and approve these PISDs that you've seen the allies do. And it's pretty much the same way that you would log in as far as accessing the website. I mean, you would log in the same way, going to www.publicallies.org and putting in your login there. And as you can tell in the top right, partner supervisor, your name should be up there on the top right. And navigating this page is pretty much the same way. You point your mouse cursor to it and things pop up. If you're managing more than two allies, or more than one ally I should say, you can see the different allies that you're managing under allies. Now again, most likely you'll probably be using time logs and service reflections. Is the main things that you'll be navigating more of. Now as far as time log things, you could tell which ones are waiting for your approval, which one are past due. So if you click on waiting for approval, and you can see the PISDs that have been not approved by you that you need to approve. If you look at past due, you can see the time logs that the allies have started, but hasn't submitted yet, and it's due to you, but the ally has yet to do it. So you get to see that. So going back to waiting for my approval, you just pretty much click on the link or the pay period that it falls under, and once you click on that for the time log. So once you click the time log, this pretty much shows up here. As you can see, it's pretty much the same way. It looks like pretty much the same way as the allies, and you can see the things that they've filled out. Now you pretty much have the allies from Monday through Thursday, so those are pretty much the hours that you're going to be looking at, making sure they're accurately being reflected. And you also want to make sure their late and absences are there if they have not included that, and that they're explaining the reasons why they're late or absent, or if their work has more than 11 hours, adds up more than 11 hours. Like in this case, on Wednesday, on the 11th, the ally worked more than 12 hours, but have yet to really explain why. So underneath that then, since the ally has not explained it, you want to go all the way down where it says approve or deny this report. You can click deny this report and explain why. Make sure you want to explain why so the ally knows. Explain why you worked more than 11 hours on Wednesday, I believe. So you want to do that. Also, above that is the placement objective assessment. So you're going to assess the allies' performance in the following placement objective, which is, in this case, writing a new bilingual after-school curriculum. So if the ally is still kind of currently in the creation of that, you would just put fell short and say ally is still creating the curriculum. So that's what you would put. If they had met it or exceeded it, then you would put that in, try to write a comment on that also. So after all that after you've done all that and done reviewing, you want to go all the way down. Again, you want to either mark if they exceeded, met, or fell short of the assessment, and then approve or deny it and explain why. If you're denying it, you initial it as a supervisor, and you submit it. So that's how you would approve the time log. Going into service reflection, you would float your mouse cursor to it and click on waiting for my approval. In this case, none. So you're good with that. The ally has no monthly reflection service that's waiting for your approval. If you click all, though, you can see the different service reflections that have gone in the past. So once you click all, this pretty much shows all the service reflections that have gone in the past and ways that they've been either submitted or resubmitted or returned or approved or completed. So you can click on any one of these to review it. Now if you click on the pay period or that month, you get to pretty much see what the ally have written. And so if this was a incomplete one that's waiting for your approval, you would have this space right here underneath partner supervisor comment for you to write a comment on. and this is pretty much commenting on maybe there's activity that the ally has missed to explain or say a snapshot of success. Maybe they did a training or any other growth that you've seen in the ally that you might want to remind them of to write. Same thing with training and learning and volunteer management. And there's going to be a piece where you're going to either click deny or approve it, and then again you initial it and click submit. So that's pretty much takes care of the time log and the service reflection and what you would go through as a supervisor in approving them. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to go to the help, and there's a frequently asked questions, and it is for both ally and supervisor. You get to see some general information in questions that you might have. So this pretty much shows you how to navigate through some of those. So that is pretty much the PISD in a nutshell. I hope this was an informative session for folks. If you have any question, please feel free to contact your program manager, if both as an ally and a supervisor. If there's any problems, again, just contact your program manager. Thank you and have a nice day.